and looking at the big picture. But Mr. Zorn, starting off with yourself, I've read your report, and very quickly, I see you've graded our establishment of the New Child Canada benefit with an A in reducing inequality. If I'm reading your graph correctly, it's about a 1.75, so you've graded it an A. And I believe you've also graded the increase of the GIS for seniors living alone. You've also given that an A minus, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, and I believe there's a number of things that you've put into the B plus or A category. So if I was a student and I was a finance minister, you've actually given me pretty good marks.
I didn't do it myself. Actually, the 33 experts of the panel gave a certain note, and it corresponds to those letters. So yeah, it's not a bad. Actually, it's a very good grade, and at about C or C minus, going under that notation, you see an augmentation of inequality. So anything that's up of C reduces it. Now, what's the size of the effect? That's so it's good good grades.
And also to just kind of dispel something I think that needs to be put on record is that when you look at the marginal tax rate and the first tax bracket, because some people have called for a reduction in the first tax bracket, I think I have written here about over half of tax filers in that tax bracket actually don't pay any personal income tax at the end of the year when they're filing. So the impact of reducing the second tax bracket, which I believe hits 9 million filers this year, so 9 million filers or Canadians will receive or pay lower taxes, have more disposable income to save, invest, spend money on their families. And it is, several $100s, and I think $100 is a lot of money for a lot of people, including myself. So it's important that we point that out, that in the first tax bracket, you're not, you have over half of filers that actually don't pay any income tax. Is that correct? Would you agree with that?
It makes sense because you have a lot of deductions, a lot of, and that 50% mark of people who don't pay taxes, most of them are students, elderlies, or people who don't have a job. So, and it all balances out. You have to look at it in a life cycle pattern. Like when you're working a lot, you pay more taxes, but when you're studying or you're retired, you pay less taxes. It balances out.
Okay. And my final question, I'll be very quick, and it is